lot of people expected something like this, but not for the amount. But this is a very dishonest man. This is a man that's been overturned already on this case 4 times. But a crooked New York State judge just ruled that I have to pay a fine of $355 million.
In today's shocking news, former President Donald Trump has just made a huge announcement that is set to send shockwaves through the political landscape. As one of the most prominent political figures, any announcement from Trump is bound to attract attention and media speculation. In this video, we will delve into the details of this announcement, analyze its potential impact on politics, and explore the reactions and responses it has garnered from various sectors of society. Analysis of the announcement. Trump's latest announcement comes in the wake of a $355 million fine he was asked to pay, adding to the legal challenges he has faced recently. The timing and context of this announcement are crucial, considering the other criminal and civil charges that Trump is currently dealing with. Following the judgment of the Supreme Court in New York, Trump announced that he and his legal team intend to appeal. During a press conference, he said, "They're lunatics, and it's election interference. So I just want to thank you for being here. We'll appeal, and I will be successful, I think, because frankly, if we're not successful, New York State is gone. People are moving out of New York State. And because of this, they're going to move out at a much faster rate." They use the statute. It's a consumer fraud statute that's never been used for a thing like this before. They used it on me because I'm running for president. I'm beating Biden by a lot. We're beating not only the Republicans, but also beating Biden by a lot. The former president insisted there would be no legal case against him if he hadn't rerun for president. He said, "A poll came out today, we're up 20 points. And Biden, if I weren't running, none of this stuff would have ever happened. None of these lawsuits would have ever happened. Nothing would. I would have had a nice life, but I enjoy this life for a different reason. We're going to make America great again." The impact of this announcement on the political landscape cannot be underestimated. It can potentially shape future elections and political dynamics, not only for the Republican Party, but also for the Democratic Party. If Trump wins the appeal and gets cleared of the charges, he may get the momentum he needs to contest in the next elections. On the other hand, if he loses and is forced to pay the full amount or a substantial sum, it might have catastrophic implications for his financial and political health. The announcement made by Donald Trump carries significant implications for his political goals and aspirations. To understand the rationale behind this announcement, we must examine Trump's political ambitions and the potential benefits and drawbacks of his decision to appeal the court's ruling. Throughout his political career, Trump has cultivated a strong and loyal base of supporters who resonate with his populist rhetoric and America First agenda. By appealing the court's ruling and making this announcement, Trump aims to maintain his influence within the Republican Party and keep his supporters engaged and motivated. One possible rationale behind this announcement is to portray himself as a victim of what he perceives as a biased legal system. By challenging the court's decision and presenting himself as a target of unfair treatment, Trump seeks to rally his base and reinforce the narrative of being a political outsider fighting against the establishment. Moreover, this announcement allows Trump to remain in the public eye and maintain his relevance in the political discourse. By continuing to make headlines and dominate news cycles, he can shape the narrative and control the conversation, ensuring his voice is heard and his influence is felt. However, there are potential drawbacks to this decision as well. Trump's ongoing legal battles and controversies can potentially overshadow his policy achievements and tarnish his reputation. The constant focus on legal issues may distract from substantive policy discussions and hinder his ability to advocate for his political goals effectively. Furthermore, this announcement may further polarize the political landscape and deepen divisions within the Republican Party. While Trump's base remains fiercely loyal, factions within the party may view his ongoing legal battles as a liability. This could lead to internal conflicts and challenges to his leadership within the party. The announcement made by Donald Trump has elicited a wide range of reactions and responses from various sectors of society. Let's delve into the different perspectives and viewpoints surrounding this announcement. Within Trump's party, the Republican Party, reactions have been mixed. While his loyal supporters continue to rally behind him, some Republican lawmakers have expressed concerns about the ongoing legal battles and the potential impact on the party's image. Across the aisle, Democratic politicians have seized the opportunity to criticize Trump and highlight the legal challenges he faces. They argue that this announcement further underscores the need for accountability and transparency in politics. Interest groups aligned with Trump and his agenda have shown unwavering support, viewing the announcement as a rallying cry to defend their shared values. On the other hand, organizations advocating advocating for ethics and accountability in government have raised concerns about the potential implications of Trump's decision to appeal the court's ruling. They argue that it undermines the integrity of the legal system and sets a dangerous precedent. The general public's response to the announcement has been divided along partisan lines. Trump supporters view it as a necessary step to fight against perceived injustices and defend their chosen leader. However, critics of Trump have expressed frustration and skepticism, questioning the motives behind the appeal and raising concerns about the potential distraction from pressing issues facing the nation. The media has played a crucial role in shaping public opinion and disseminating information about the announcement. Coverage has varied, with some outlets highlighting the legal implications and others focusing on the political ramifications. Social media platforms have also been instrumental in shaping public discourse, with users expressing a wide range of opinions, sharing news articles, and engaging in heated debates. Overall, the reactions and responses to the announcement have highlighted the deep political divisions within society. Supporters of Trump continue to stand by him, while critics raise concerns about the potential consequences of his ongoing legal battles. The media and social media platforms have amplified these differing viewpoints, contributing to the polarization of public opinion. The announcement provides an opportunity for the Democratic Party to continue to criticize Trump and highlight the legal turmoil he faces. It allows them to reinforce the narrative of Trump as an unethical and corrupt leader, which may resonate with their base and help mobilize support for their candidate. However, the Democratic Party must also be cautious not to focus on Trump and his legal battles solely. They must present a compelling alternative vision and policy agenda to attract voters and maintain their political momentum. The announcement may have implications for future elections, both at the national and local levels. Trump's continued presence in the political discourse keeps him in the public eye and allows him to shape the narrative. This could potentially impact voter sentiment and influence electoral outcomes. Additionally, the ongoing controversies and legal challenges surrounding Trump may impact the perception of the Republican Party as a whole. It may affect the party's ability to attract independent and moderate voters if care is not taken. The announcement has the potential to polarize the political landscape further. The deep divisions between Trump's supporters and critics may intensify, leading to heightened partisanship and a more contentious political environment. The ongoing legal battles and controversies surrounding Trump may also divert attention and resources away from substantive policy discussions within the Republican Party. This could hinder progress on pressing issues and impede constructive dialogue between political parties. Trump's announcement will impact both the Republican Party and the Democratic Party. Trump's continued presence in the political landscape may impact the future leadership of the Republican Party. His influence and popularity among the base could shape the selection of candidates for future elections. The party may need to navigate the delicate balance of appealing to Trump's base while attracting new voters. While the Democratic Party can leverage the ongoing legal battles surrounding Trump, they shouldn't focus on his scandals alone. They must present a compelling policy agenda and vision for the future to attract voters and maintain their political momentum. The party must strike a balance between holding Trump accountable and addressing the nation's pressing issues. The Democratic Party may face challenges in maintaining unity within its ranks. While Trump's legal battles may provide a common enemy for Democrats, diverse perspectives within the party need to be addressed. Balancing the interests of progressive and moderate factions will be crucial for the party's success in future elections. The general public's perception of this announcement is influenced by their political leanings and personal views of Trump. Those who support Trump may see it as a necessary step to defend his reputation and challenge what they consider biased legal proceedings. On the other hand, those who are critical of Trump may view this announcement as another example of his disregard for ethical standards and the rule of law. The announcement reinforces existing narratives surrounding Trump's leadership style, relationship with the legal system, and ongoing legal battles. It further polarizes public opinion and deepens divisions within American society. Moreover, this announcement serves as a reminder of Donald Trump's enduring influence on the political landscape. It demonstrates his ability to command attention and dominate news cycles, keeping him at the forefront of public consciousness. The significance of this announcement extends beyond its immediate implications, as it contributes to the ongoing dialogue surrounding Trump's legacy and impact on American politics. Different news outlets may approach the coverage of this announcement with varying perspectives and biases. Some outlets may lean towards supporting Trump, while others may be critical of him. This can result in differences in the framing and tone of their coverage. News outlets may highlight different aspects of the announcement based on their editorial priorities. Some may focus on the legal implications and the details of the case. In contrast, others may emphasize the political ramifications and the potential impact on the Republican Party or the broader political landscape. The headlines and titles used by media outlets can significantly influence how the public perceives the announcement. They can shape the initial impression and capture the attention of readers or viewers. followers. Depending on the outlet's editorial stance, headlines may vary in sensationalism or objectivity. Some headlines aim to grab attention and generate clicks, while others strive for a more neutral or informative tone. Trump is no stranger to negative news or disassociation. For years, high-profile individuals, groups, and political figures have openly distanced themselves from him due to his aggressive political views and bold stands on polarizing issues affecting the nation. Former Secretary of Defense James Mattis is one prominent figure who has distanced themselves from Donald Trump. Mattis, known for his distinguished military career, publicly criticized Trump's leadership style and policies, stating he had no moral compass. This bold move by Mattis was shocking at the time, as it highlighted the growing discontent within the administration. Mattis's decision to distance himself from Trump showcased the deep divisions and tensions within the highest levels of government. One notable company that has openly distanced itself from Donald Trump is Twitter. In the wake of the Capitol insurrection on January 6, 2021, Twitter took the unprecedented step of permanently suspending Trump's account, citing the risk of further incitement of violence. This move by Twitter was met with mixed reactions in the social media world, as it marked a significant departure from their previous stance on political figures. The decision to sever ties with Trump showcased the growing concern over spreading misinformation and the role of social media platforms in shaping public discourse. Senator Mitt Romney is another well-known political figure who has distanced themselves from Donald Trump. As a Republican senator, Romney made headlines when he became the only member of his party to vote in favor of convicting Trump during his first impeachment trial. Romney's decision to break ranks with his fellow Republicans showcased his principled stance against Trump's actions and rhetoric. Despite facing backlash from within his own party, Romney firmly believed that Trump's behavior was unacceptable and warranted accountability. The National Basketball Association, NBA, also publicly distanced itself from the former president. In the summer of 2020, as protests against racial injustice swept across the United States, Trump made controversial remarks criticizing NBA players who kneeled during the national anthem in solidarity with the Black Lives Matter movement. In response, the NBA took a strong stance in support of its players, with Commissioner Adam Silver expressing solidarity and emphasizing the league's commitment to social justice. The NBA's public distancing from Trump highlighted the organization's dedication to promoting equality and using its platform to advocate for change. Another individual who has openly distanced themselves from Donald Trump is John Bolton, the former national security advisor. Bolton, known for his hawkish views on foreign policy, served in the Trump administration for a brief period. However, he later published a tell-all book titled The Room Where It Happened, in which he criticized Trump's decision-making process and described his presidency as chaotic. Bolton's decision to distance himself from Trump shed light on the internal conflicts and disagreements within the administration, further fueling the public's intrigue and curiosity at the time. Media coverage often includes analysis and commentary from experts, pundits, and political commentators. These voices can provide additional context and insights into Trump's announcement. It is important for consumers of media to be aware of the potential biases and framing techniques employed by different outlets. Engaging with a variety of sources and critically evaluating the information presented can help individuals form a more comprehensive and nuanced understanding of the announcement. Political journey. Donald John Trump was born on June 14, 1946, in Queens, New York City. He hails from a wealthy real estate family and has been involved in various business ventures throughout his life. Trump's political journey began in the 1980s when he expressed interest in public office. However, it was not until the 2016 presidential election that he significantly impacted the political landscape. Running as the Republican candidate, Trump defied all odds and secured the presidency, defeating his Democratic opponent, Hillary Clinton. During his presidency, Trump implemented several notable policies and actions that garnered praise and criticism. One of his most significant achievements was passing the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act in 2017, which aimed to stimulate economic growth through tax cuts for individuals and corporations. Additionally, Trump focused on deregulation, aiming to reduce government intervention in various sectors. However, Trump's presidency was not without controversy. His immigration policies, including the highly controversial travel ban targeting predominantly Muslim countries, sparked widespread protests and legal challenges. Trump's handling of racial tensions and his response to events such as the Charlottesville rally further fueled public debate and criticism. Despite his controversial reign, Trump's influence on the Republican Party cannot be overstated. He reshaped the party's platform, emphasizing issues such as immigration, trade, and America First policies. His unfiltered and often inflammatory rhetoric appealed to a significant portion of the Republican base, solidifying his position as a polarizing figure within the party. Beyond his political career, Trump is also known for his business ventures, including his real estate empire and his role as the host of the reality TV show, The Apprentice. His larger-than-life personality and knack for self-promotion have made him a household name in the United States and worldwide. It's been a while since Trump left the White House, but he is still facing multiple challenges due to the extra scrutiny that came with his public office. In 2022, Trump announced that he would be campaigning for the presidency again, a decision that was fully embraced by his dedicated supporters. Unfortunately, Trump must cross multiple legal loopholes to qualify for candidacy and fix his already fragile reputation. The most recent legal challenge that led to Trump's announcement is the $355 million fine he was asked to pay for exaggerating his assets for financial gain. This unprecedented ruling comes from a long and intense legal battle, with the state attorney general's office arguing that Trump's business practices violated numerous laws and regulations. The fine, which exceeds $450 million when factoring in pre-judgment interest, is a significant blow to Trump's financial empire. The Supreme Court has imposed this massive penalty and barred Trump from running any businesses in New York for the next 3 years. As the news of Trump's staggering $355 million fine reverberates across the nation, it's important to understand the events that led to this momentous decision by the Supreme Court in New York. The legal battle between Trump and the state attorney general's office has been long and arduous, with both sides presenting compelling arguments. It all began with a series of investigations into Trump's business practices initiated by the state attorney general, Fani Willis. These investigations uncovered a web of alleged financial misconduct, tax evasion, and fraudulent activities spanned several years. The evidence presented was nothing short of shocking, revealing a pattern of behavior that raised serious questions about Trump's ethical standards.
A New York judge ordered Donald Trump and his family business to pay more than $350 million in penalties for fraudulently inflating his wealth for financial gain. If upheld, the ruling could force Trump to forfeit a sizable chunk of his money and lead to a reshuffling at the Trump Organization, which is run by his sons.
One of the key turning points in the case was the testimony of Fani Willis's father, a former business associate of Trump. He provided crucial information that shed light on Trump's questionable business dealings, painting a damning picture of a man who prioritized personal gain over legal and ethical boundaries. The testimony sent shockwaves through the courtroom, further strengthening the state's case against Trump. As the trial progressed, it became clear that the evidence against Trump was overwhelming. The state attorney general's office meticulously presented documents, financial records, and witness testimonies that left no room for doubt. The Supreme Court in New York carefully examined every piece of evidence, ensuring a fair and thorough evaluation of the case. Finally, after months of deliberation, the Supreme Court reached a landmark decision. Not only did they impose a record-breaking fine of over $355 million on Trump, but they also took the unprecedented step of barring him from running any businesses in New York for the next 3 years. This ruling signaled a significant blow to Trump's financial empire and raised questions about his future endeavors. While Trump has vowed to appeal the decision, the implications of this ruling are far-reaching. It holds Trump accountable for his alleged misconduct and sends a powerful message to other business leaders and politicians that no one is above the law. The repercussions of this case will undoubtedly shape the future of Trump's business ventures and may have broader implications for the political landscape. Trump, known for his extravagant lifestyle and vast business empire, has undoubtedly amassed significant wealth. However, the sheer magnitude of this fine raises questions about the financial implications for the former president. We must delve into his financial situation to understand whether Trump can afford to pay the fine. Despite his claims of being a billionaire, there have been ongoing debates about the true extent of Trump's wealth. The fine imposed by the Supreme Court in New York represents a substantial portion of his alleged net worth, leading some to question if he has the liquid assets to cover such a massive penalty. While Trump's business ventures have been diverse and expansive, including real estate, entertainment, and branding, there have been reports of financial struggles and mounting debt. The COVID-19 pandemic further exacerbated these challenges as the economic downturn struck many of his properties and ventures. Additionally, Trump's legal battles extend beyond the fines imposed by the Supreme Court. He faces numerous other lawsuits and investigations, including tax-related issues and allegations of fraud. The financial toll of these legal battles and the hefty fine could strain Trump's resources and put his financial stability at risk. However, it is important to note, Trump has a loyal base of supporters and business partners who may come to his aid. Throughout his career, he has cultivated relationships with wealthy individuals and organizations that could provide financial assistance. Whether through loans, investments, or other means, Trump may find avenues to alleviate the burden of the fine. Moreover, Trump's appeal of the Supreme Court's decision adds another layer of uncertainty to the situation. If the appeal appeal is successful, the fine could be reduced or even overturned, significantly altering the financial landscape for Trump. However, the appeals process can be lengthy and costly, further adding to the complexity of the situation. In the coming weeks and months, the financial implications of this massive fine will undoubtedly unfold. We will closely monitor the developments and update you on Trump's financial standing and the potential impact on his business empire. As the legal battle surrounding Trump's massive fine unfolds, examining the broader context of the investigations and lawsuits he faces is crucial. The case against Trump is not an isolated incident, but rather part of a larger web of legal challenges that have plagued his post-presidential life. Trump's investigations span many areas, including his financial dealings, tax practices, and potential conflicts of interest. Various entities have conducted these investigations, including state attorneys general, federal prosecutors, and congressional committees. The sheer number and scope of these investigations are unprecedented for a former president. One notable investigation is the ongoing probe by the Manhattan District Attorney's Office into Trump's financial records and tax returns. This investigation, led by Cyrus Vance Jr., has been a focal point of scrutiny and speculation. The District Attorney's Office has sought to uncover potential financial improprieties or illegal activities within Trump's business empire. Another significant investigation is being conducted by the New York State Attorney General's Office, led by Letitia James. This investigation has been examining Trump's business practices, including allegations of fraud, tax evasion, and misuse of charitable funds. The findings of this investigation have played a pivotal role in the Supreme Court's decision to impose a massive fine on Trump. In addition to these state-level investigations, Trump also faces scrutiny at the federal level. Congressional committees have been investigating various aspects of Trump's presidency, including his finances, potential foreign influence, and obstruction of justice. These investigations have been highly contentious, with partisan divisions often hindering progress. The latest Supreme Court ruling comes just days after a date was set for Trump's hush money case. The 45th President of America would become the first ex-president to face criminal charges and stand trial, as he seeks the Republican nomination to challenge Democratic President Joe Biden in the U.S. election on November 5th. Trump will go on trial in at least one of the 4 criminal cases he faces, according to Justice Juan Merchan's decision during a test hearing in Manhattan. The 34-count felony indictment accuses Trump of fabricating business records to conceal the $130,000 payment he made to porn star Stormy Daniels before the 2016 election. Trump has requested Merchan to dismiss the prosecution. Merchan confirmed the trial date and denied Trump's request in less than 10 minutes. The trial might last for 5 or 6 weeks, concluding in late April or early May, according to Merchan. The culmination of these investigations and lawsuits has put Trump in a precarious legal position. The financial toll of these legal battles, combined with the massive fine imposed by the Supreme Court, raises questions about the long-term viability of Trump's business empire. Amidst the legal battles and investigations surrounding Trump, we cannot overlook the broader political implications of his massive fine and the ongoing scrutiny he faces. Trump's presidency was marked by controversy, polarizing policies, and a deeply divided nation. This ruling sets a precedent for future cases involving high-profile individuals and underscores the importance of upholding the principles of justice and integrity. Furthermore, the legal battles and investigations surrounding Trump have fueled debates about the state of American democracy. Critics argue that the allegations of misconduct and the subsequent legal proceedings highlight systemic flaws and the need for stronger checks and balances. They contend that the case against Trump indicates a broader culture of corruption and abuse of power within the political system. On the other hand, Trump's supporters view the investigations as politically motivated attacks aimed at undermining his presidency and legacy. They argue that the legal battles are part of a larger effort to delegitimize Trump and his policies. The ongoing scrutiny, they believe, is a reflection of the deep divisions and partisan hatred that continue to plague American politics. We must remain vigilant and informed as we navigate this complex political landscape. They serve as a reminder of the importance of transparency, accountability, and the rule of law in a democratic society. They underscore the need for a robust and independent judiciary that can impartially adjudicate cases involving powerful individuals. The Trump brand, once synonymous with luxury and success, has already faced significant challenges after his presidency. The divisive nature of his tenure and the controversies surrounding his administration have led to boycotts, public backlash, and strained relationships with business partners. The massive fine and the ongoing legal battles further tarnish the brand's reputation and may alienate potential investors and customers. Will he be able to adapt and overcome the obstacles posed by the massive fine and the restrictions imposed by the Supreme Court, or will his business empire crumble under the weight of these challenges? The outcome of these legal proceedings will shape public perception and and trust in the justice system. It will either reinforce the belief that the system is fair and impartial or fuel skepticism and cynicism. The transparency and integrity of the legal process are crucial in maintaining public confidence and upholding the principles of justice. Beyond the legal battles and political implications, the case against Trump and the massive fine imposed by the Supreme Court also raises questions about the broader implications for the public's trust in government and democracy. The allegations of misconduct, the subsequent investigations, and the legal proceedings have undoubtedly eroded public confidence in the political system. Watch the next video to learn more about Trump's predicament with the legal system.